Good morning, Breakout Unit. It's your sales director, and I wanted to create this quick video for you this morning about how to have your business run systematically. How to have a skincare class setup that is smooth and easy, and you can just bank on it every single week to look exactly the same. Okay, so why did I want to create this video? Well, last night I was on a way to a skincare class, and I had one of those like life bombs, days where my personal life was kind of all over the place. Had kids, needing to do homework and dinner that didn't get done. I promise you, like whatever could have gone wrong yesterday, it did. And, I was sitting there creating a message for a group of elite consultants in our unit called Pace Setters. And I was making a joke about it. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, just keep a positive attitude. When your life bombs go off, then go to your skincare class and have a really awesome time. And you know what? My skincare class was really awesome. I had a $500 party and I had a really great time with my hostess and her guests. But as I got home, I was thinking, there has to be more to this. What really made me transition easily from having the little bit of chaos that I had at my house to being able to transition to having a really great work event, okay? And I thought, you know what, there's been some things that I've implemented over the past couple of years systematically, and I wanted to pass them on to you because they're important, and I want you to understand why they're important. And so here's the first thing, is that when anything's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong. And we need to, in our business, have a system for our skincare classes so that when we're heading to a party, that part of our life is not in chaos as well. And it makes us, feel safe. It makes us feel secure. It makes us feel professional. And we want that for you. We want those skincare class appointments to feel like that. Okay, so here's the first thing that I put into place probably not too long ago in our unit, but it is super important that you follow it, and that is to have a beauty coat. Okay, that's what's behind me, and you can see it up there. It's on a hanger, and I wear this to every single appointment. Okay, and I love it. It's super cute. It's got a little collar on it. You could take the collar off if you hate it. It's got a little belt that you can tie. And I love it because every time when I get ready for work, I don't even have to wonder about what I'm going to wear. I don't have to wonder, am I going to look cute? Does this match? Am I going to be professional? I don't. I wear a black skirt, black leggings, black shoes, black flats, black boots, black tights, blah. It's all black. And my beauty coat's black. And what jewelry I wear? My pearls of sharing. So it's the same outfit every single day. That morning I had done my makeup and I sprayed it all with the finishing spray. So when I was going to my skincare class yesterday, I honestly did not even touch up my makeup. Now I probably should have because I probably needed to. Well, I did touch up my makeup. I'm gonna tell you a little, and it was the wrong foundation shade. Come on, it was one of those days. And I had to explain to my people at my party, I didn't mean to have pumpkin face. So I'm just saying it was all crazy. Okay. But I could laugh at it because it was funny and they thought it was funny. And it didn't look too bad. I could blend it into my chin. Okay. So the beauty coat part is what is going to make you look professional. It's going to not make you feel chaotic or stressed out about what are you going to be wearing to your party. I wear that to every single appointment, every facial, every skincare class. I wear it every day. That's my uniform. Just like if I worked at Starbucks, I have a uniform in Mary Kay. And all of the things that you can get, like the beauty coat, the bags I'm going to show you, all of those things you can either purchase for yourself and use it as a tax deduction, or you can earn, Star Consultant credits towards getting those things for free or earning them for free in our unit. So I just want to let you know about that. Okay, here's the second thing. The second thing is I have a bag, and you could use your starter kit bag. It would be really simple to do that. Your starter kit, there's 2 bags they pull out, and 1 bag you could use for all your paper materials. That's what I have, is I have just a simple bag that I have, gotten for my paper materials and all of my stuff in here, so I have, I'll pull this down just a little bit. So I have in here my hostess packet. I have 3 or 4 of those at one time. I have my skincare class checklist. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. I'm gonna put him here. And I have some binders or some folders that I use for my skincare class materials, my paper materials. So it's all in one spot. So let's talk about what goes in there. Okay, so what comes in here, is my party scripts. I have my breakout unit party script. I have my glamour party script. It's in here. I have my profiles and sales tickets in a file. I have my closing sheets in here. And I have things like books, okay? It's all in one spot. And it doesn't matter where you put those. It just matters that they're all in one place, that are easily accessible, that you could grab, that if you're going to check to see if you have enough of them, that they're all in that same place. It's not all over the place, okay? So that is the second thing that keeps me sane. And part of that is having, this skincare class checklist. Okay, this is on our unit website as well. And it has all those things on there, the things that you need in your demo roll-up bag, the things that you need to have at an event: mirrors, foundations, washcloths, starter kit flyers, hostess flyers. Okay, it's all on here. And all you have to do is take one day, and kind of put it all together. I mean, it won't even take you a day, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just schedule some time to sit down and like fill your stuff up so you have it all, and just figure out where is it all going to go, in your party setup. Okay, so does it need to go in your paper materials bag? Does it need to go in the product bag that I'm going to show you next? Where does that need to go? Okay, and so I just love that. I mean, every Sunday I just have it in my schedule that when I'm sitting down to do my money management for my personal life and my business, I again look forward for the week and say, oh, I've got 3 parties booked. I really need to make sure that I have X amount of hostess packets in my paper material bag. I need to make sure that I have, probably 20 profile cards, 20 at least sales tickets in my paper materials bag. I mean, I'm looking ahead for the week, so I'm not like the minute the party is I'm ready to get out of my house for the party, that I'm rifling through stuff and freaking out because I don't have closing sheets and I didn't print this and that's not done. Because that's stressful. I mean, I'm telling you what, guys, I've been a consultant for 9 years and I haven't always had a system. I am a fly by the seat of my pants type of girl. So, I mean, I'm trying to print stuff 5 minutes before I've got to leave my house. And you know what? That's when my printer doesn't work. You want to know what? That's when I can't find the eye makeup remover that we need. And I'm freaking out because I don't know where everything is. And so when we do it on one day, previous to the party, it helps us be able to that day, yesterday when I was leaving and my life was a little chaotic, I could just put on my beauty coat, I grabbed my 2 bags, and I headed out my house. There really wasn't much thought about all the rest of that because I had predetermined that it was all in my bag, okay? And it made me feel, like I said, safe and secure, and it makes this business feel easy, which is what I want for you, okay? So that's where you're gonna grab that, and so you know what goes in all of this, okay? So here's my tote, my traveling tote. And I want you to know, you guys, that I do the majority of my appointments in my dining room. So you can see my dishes are right here. I'm going to give you just a really quick peek. This is my table. There's my really fun artwork that I love, and I do all my videos there. There is my dining room table. Okay. And all this stuff sits in my dining room the whole week. I mean, my party, it'll sit here, the whole week because that's where I do everything. My coat sits right there because that's where I do everything. So these little rolling totes, you can get, this is the bigger version on MK Connections. Again, the bag I got is off MK Connections. Your beauty coat that you need to purchase is on MK Connections. But you don't really have, the beauty coat you have to get off MK Connections. You can't get that anywhere else. Everything else is kind of optional. I mean, like I said, you can use your starter kit bag for your paper materials. This, at different times in my business, there's a smaller version of this that's 40 or 50 bucks on MK Connections. I use that for the majority of my business. It was really easily movable. Everything fits in there that I'm going to show you. I just got a bigger one a couple years ago just because I wanted it. Or there's been times where I've used a luggage bag to put all this stuff in, or I've used just cute 31 bags or whatever, but have it in one place that makes you feel safe, okay? If you're not going to use this system or whatever, that's totally fine, but just have it in one place, a luggage bag. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is where all of my, I've got my, I don't know, what are these, cotton squares, cotton rounds. I wanted to share with you really fast that this is something that I love to do. My mirrors go inside of this mesh bag that they came in from Mary Kay. I have a headband in here. I have a pin in here. I have my tray is already put in my mirror. It's all already in here. So then when I go to the party, my little facial cleansing cloth is already in there. So then when I go to the party, I'm not having to go to 20 different places to search for all that stuff. It's just in one little bag, okay, which I think makes it a lot easier. Then inside the bottom part of this bag is, well, hold on, let me back up. I have my display materials because I want you guys to have a display. And I believe, Linda Tubin talks about, she's a national sales director, and she talks about, having one display for a season, having a display that you love for one season and you do it every single time you go somewhere. When I do things in my house, I put a tablecloth on my own personal table and I use this display. So these are silver trays from the dollar store. Each of these were $1. I just buy rocks, whatever, seasonal, colorful, not colorful, whatever I want. I put those in there. Those are in my bag. Let me push this back so that you can see this. Okay. Okay, so here is my product bag. And so it's, these are my foundations. They're all in one. This is a Hostess quilted trio bag off of In Touch, and it's $10, and that's where all my foundations are. Or there is a foundation organizer on Mary Kay Connections. This is that bag that goes inside of your starter kit, and this is where all my extra product goes. My satin hands is in here. My lip glosses are in here. My brush set is in here. And I love these mesh bags. I use them for everything. I mean, you can order some extras of those just because I feel like they carry everything so nice. It's all in here, okay? So that fits really nicely underneath there. These are my goodie bags that go to my customers, and we will probably create another video for that at some point, but they're in there. That's a Miracle Set bag, by the way. I love to recycle and reuse. This is a tablecloth. I got my tablecloth from Hancock's. It's a fabric one, and I got it on clearance at some point. But different points in my business, I've used stuff from the dollar store. You could order tablecloths off Amazon, I think, for a pretty decent price. But whatever. I mean, I love the fabric ones. I think that they're a little bit richer and they last longer. I mean, I've had this for 2 years now, probably. I've never had to wash it once. Just because I think of the material, but like I said, I mean, it's just nice that it's all, right there. And then my travel roll-up bag is in here. And again, the product that I use for my business is all in one place. Now, you can figure out what goes in here is on that packing checklist, but it's all in one section. I don't have to worry or wonder where are those things, and when I'm at a skincare class, teaching, this is on the table. So when I'm pulling, or it's hanging on a wall. So when I'm pulling things out of here, they're coming from here onto the table. And then they go, when we're done, they go back into the travel roll-up bag, and it goes back into my kit. Again, it's all here. It all sits here. It stays here all week long. I don't know. It just makes my life easier. It makes your life easier. And I just wanted you to see that today because, I don't want you to think, first of all, that I don't have drama in my life, that I don't have things that happen. I don't have life bombs. I totally do. And I totally, in 9 years, have learned from other Mary Kay girlfriends and Mary Kay training how to be able to compartmentalize that a little bit. That's made me a better person. Mary Kay's made me better because of that. But there's a big part that is the system. There is a big part that when all of those things go cray-cray, that we have something to rely on that you can trust that it's all already done. And that is going to help us. I mean, let's just take the S off our chest. We're not Superwoman. And you know what? It will make this business so much easier when we just systematically check on things and prepare for the things ahead of time. Instead of, like I said, worst case scenario, printing things off before the skincare class and our printer isn't working. That's what stresses us out, you guys, and makes us not want to continue doing skincare classes. And we know that's the lifeline of our business, and that's going to help your business grow. And so we want it to be simple. We want it to be fun. We want you to have a good time. And so I pray that this blessed you today, that you could see that, I'm not Superwoman. None of us sales directors, no one that's successful in Mary Kay is a Superwoman. We don't have anything more than you do. We don't have any skills that are, different. We just have learned to go by the system, and we've learned to take the time to prepare, because that's where success really happens, is in the preparation. So anyways, I hope that, like I said, this blessed you today and that you're able to take this and put those things into your skincare classes and put on your beauty coat. Let's get out there and let's get to work. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.